Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here and welcome back to Bookmas. Today is going to be a Bookish gift guide video. I'm really excited. I feel like this is going to be super helpful for all of you guys whenever you're thinking about what to put on your wish list, or people who maybe don't normally watch my channel who are looking for gifts for the book lovers in their life. This is also for you. Or if you're just a bookish bestie who just wants to send this video to their friends, family, partner to not so subtly hint at what they want this year. And there are tons of different price points in this video too, so I'm sure that you can find something that will work for your person and your budget. So you're obviously just thinking, just buy them a book, be done with it from there. Wrong. Obviously, you can just buy them a book, especially if you know what books they want, but it can be a little bit sticky sometimes. As a book lover, I know that my TBR is overflowing all the time, and sometimes I just randomly buy books that people might not know that I've bought, so it can just be a little bit sticky there. So if you want to do that, number one, check their Goodreads or their Fable, whatever book app they use, or look at their bookshelves and really study up just so you know you're not buying them something that they already have. But here are some options of buying a book, but in just more of a creative way. Number one, you could get them a book of the month subscription for the entire year. There's tons of different subscription services out there too that I'm sure would work well. And book of the month is basically just a subscription service that comes out with new books every month. And they're always trying to promote new and emerging authors as well. So that's a great option. A few more options that you can get like a little bit creative with. You can make them a blind date with a book or buy them one. Last year, my friend Brooke made me 3 blind dates with a book, and they were so cute. She just picked out 3 books that were on my want to read on Goodreads or that she had heard about that she thought that I would enjoy, and she wrapped them up and decorated them for me, which was just so sweet, and it was super thoughtful than just like buying a book. You can also make them like a little advent calendar too. You could do 12 days, 6 days, 5 days, 3 days, whatever floats your boat, and just number them like 1 through 5 if you're doing 5 days, and have them open up a book every day until Christmas. That's kind of fun. Or you could also do like a little bookish scavenger hunt. So you could put books all around your home or their room or wherever and hide little prompts with them as well. I feel like that'd be such a fun thing to do on Christmas morning. And if you really want to ball out, you could take them to Barnes & Noble and do like the Barnes & Noble challenge that a lot of people do on TikTok, which is basically letting them grab as many books as they can in a minute that they can actually carry. So that'd also be a super fun and like more interactive one. And also if you go on their Goodreads or Fable, you can look at what books they've rated 5 stars, or just knowing them, you probably know their favorite book series or their favorite books by now too. So you can also buy them a special edition of those books. Honestly, if you just search the book and search like book title special edition, you'll come up with a ton of different options. And there's tons of different small shops and just stores in general that do them. Barnes & Noble also does special editions of books as well. I have quite a few Barnes exclusive editions. My favorites are these Crescent City ones. This is the first one. It's just so pretty and unique. And then this is the second one. I'm sure they would literally love any exclusive edition. And then another one of my favorite special editions is Emily Henry's Beach Read. It's just so beautiful. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have Emily Henry fans out there, or you are one. So I'm sure they would really love this one as well. Also, if you know that they haven't yet, you could also pre-order a book that's coming out soon that they're really excited about. You've probably heard them talk about it a lot. I know there's so many fun, exciting books coming out in 2025, so that's a really good one too. Now, this is a little bit more expensive, but maybe if you get it on like Prime Day or Black Friday, it won't be. But if you want to get them the gift that keeps on giving, you could get them an e-reader. There's Kobo's. I personally have a Kindle. I have the Kindle Paperwhite, just the newest edition. I love it so much. It's so comfortable for reading. Also, the books that you buy on here are a lot cheaper than the physical books you'll buy. It's just so incredibly user-friendly, and I've been recommending this to so many people. I've only had it for a few months, but I just absolutely love it. And the battery life lasts like forever. I'm pretty sure from the first time I charged it to the second time, I had already read like 4 or 5 books. So I absolutely love my Kindle, and I highly recommend it to honestly anybody who likes to read. Now, if they already have a Kindle, you could get them a Kindle Unlimited subscription, which is basically where like you pay $13 a month for unlimited books on the Kindle Unlimited space. And there's so many great options on there that they could read from. A lot of the books that I read physically most of the time are on Kindle Unlimited as well. And if they already have a Kindle, you could also get them a Kindle page turner or a Kindle holder. I know personally, I really want a Kindle page turner because sometimes if you're like laying in bed, like it's kind of like uncomfortable to just like tap it. And honestly, anything I can do to get my reading experience to be more comfortable, I'm gonna do it. Now we're gonna move on to things that aren't just books. We're gonna start with some bookish merch. Now there's so many different types of bookish merch you could get. You could get them bookmarks, you could get them totes, stickers, pins, prints of bookish things, a book sleeve, or even like cute little like sweatshirts or t-shirts or anything that goes along with their favorite books. And there are so many great small shops to shop from. I'm gonna list off a ton of them, and they'll all be linked down below too to shop from as well. We've got House of Jupiter, the Common Room Shop, Shop, The Bookish Goods, Threaded by Sabrina, Literary Looks, Green Gables Shop, Enlightened Soul Co., Tales and Threads Co., I'll Read What She's Reading. You can also look on Etsy as well, or even at your local bookshop. Barnes & Noble also has so many cute little bookish things too that maybe aren't like their favorite book specific, but I'm sure they would enjoy as well. And I'm sure that one of those small shops has at least one thing from one of their favorite series or books in general. And I'm sure that they would love anything from there. What I found with all of these small companies that sell bookish merch, they are such high quality and they really do care what they put out as products, honestly. And I really love just like following along on their small shop journey. So I highly recommend any of those shops. And I think that they would be great options. Just again, make sure you know some of their favorite books and some of their favorite series. Now you can also just get them like regular bookmarks and stuff like that. I have two of these. I have this one and then I have one that's kind of like a gray color with blue detailing. It has a K on it because my name's Katie. And I don't know, I just think this one's really, really pretty. It has cute little flowers on it and it just goes on the edge of my book. And it's honestly just really cute and I'm sure that they would love one. Okay, now on to a big one, but if you really want to ball out for your book lover in your life and you've been hearing that they've been wanting new bookshelves and you know exactly which ones they want, then you could obviously buy them new bookshelves. I know there's so many popular ones out there. I personally have the IKEA Billy bookshelves, which are very popular, but just make sure before you buy them something like that, you do know exactly which ones they want because I know a lot of people are very particular about those things. You could also buy them a TBR cart. I know I have one. I really love it because it helps keep track of what books I haven't read versus the ones I have. And also every time I take one off the TBR cart and I get to put it on my actual bookshelves, it's kind of like a little trophy. And it's like my actual bookshelves is just like a trophy case of all the books that I've read. Now getting into bookshelf decor, there are so many different ways you could go and I'll go ahead and show you some of the things that I use that are like my favorites as well. The first one being bookends. Bookends are so cute and I feel like they add a lot to your shelves. These ones that I have are from HomeGoods. I always get a lot of questions on them and honestly HomeGoods has different options that can match like anyone's style. I'm just a big checker girly and I really like these ones. And for any of this bookshelf decor, I just recommend going to like HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, anything like that. And if you see anything that looks like they would enjoy, just add to cart. You could also get them some fake plants. I have this one that I really love. This one's from IKEA. And then this one is from Target. You can literally find these so many places though. You could also do a photo frame. I feel like even anybody who doesn't really like books per se would just love a photo and a frame of like you and them together. I've done that for so many gifts for people and I feel like it's always a hit. So here's a cute little one that I have. It just holds like a Polaroid photo that I got from HomeGoods. And then this one I got from Target. Honestly, my favorite frames are at Target. I just love them. I feel like this one is really, really cute. You could also just go to the thrift store to find some of this stuff too. Some like knick-knacky type things. I have these cute little vases that I'm really excited. I'm actually going to be redoing my bookshelf soon, which will actually be in a video coming up during Bookmas. So stay tuned for that little Easter egg for you. But I just found this at the Goodwill and then I found this one that kind of matched it as well. I thought it was really pretty. You can literally make almost anything into bookshelf decor, honestly. And another thing I'm sure that they would really love are these cute little book stands. I got these off of Amazon and these are literally perfect just to display some of my favorite books. And I think they came in like a pack of 6. So I just display like 6 of my favorite books. And I feel like this is a fun way to decorate my shelves. Now these things don't have to just be for their shelves. Just in general, I feel like this is something that a lot of book lovers would enjoy, but you could get them a jelly cat. Jelly cats are just so cute. They're just like these little stuffed animals. I have 2 of them. I have this one that is like a cutie flower pot with like tulips in it. It's so cute and it looks so good on my bookshelf. And then Luke actually got me this as a wedding gift, but I have these 2 little locks that are stuck together, which is super cute too. And there's so many different price ranges with jelly cats and stuff like that too. I know sometimes they can get a little expensive, but they're just so stinking cute. And I feel like anybody would honestly love one of these. And then next up is kind of the same thing. You could get them a Lego set that you guys could build together or just for them to build on their own. My husband Luke and I really do enjoy building Lego together. So we have quite a few different sets around our apartment that we've built. We have a few of like cities around the world. We have Paris and Singapore. We have a few floral ones and succulents. I actually have a Dobby one by my Harry Potter books too. And then it came with like this little cake, which I just have randomly placed around my bookshelf because it's really cute. There's also tons of like smaller Lego sets that would also be really, really cute. And they're a lot less expensive than buying like a huge one too. Now Lego actually just came out with like a bookshelf version. And then there's like a little person sitting in a chair reading, but it only comes with like an $130 purchase. So it's technically free, but I'm sure people are sharing that on like Craigslist and eBay and stuff like that and selling them on there. Luke, if you're watching this, maybe I want that. Who really knows? It might be a little bit harder to find, but I'm sure that they would absolutely love it. Okay, I also just went to go grab these because I kind of forgot that we had them, but they are literally so cute and I'm sure that they would love them. At the Lego store, you can build like your own minifigures, and I built these a few years ago of me and my husband, and this is what they look like. He has a little bass guitar because he plays bass, and I have a little camera because YouTube is my job and I enjoy taking photos and filming and stuff like that. And he's also taller than me too, which I don't know if you can tell from there, but I thought that was pretty cute and fun. This was literally $10, I think, and it came with 3 actually. I gave the other one to my niece. And I feel like that's a really thoughtful option too, and it just goes to show you that you can find things that people will enjoy and really, really like. That's very thoughtful as well, but in a cheaper price range too. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and get into what you can do to give them more of like a reading setup. Now you could do a few options on this list. You could just do one. Obviously, it really is up to you. All I know is that if I came home and somebody in my life had just built me a cozy little reading corner, I would simply pass away from joy. Having like a designated space for reading and just to like unwind and know that you don't really have to like worry about anything else, I feel like is so special and also like very thoughtful as well. And there are so many different price points and ways you could go about this too. First and foremost, you could buy them a reading chair. This is mine. I got this from Wayfair about 2.5 years ago. I absolutely love it. It's like a white soft Sherpa material too. And I feel like it's really held up too. It's so comfortable, honestly. It's also very cute and aesthetic, which I love. But there are so many different options out there for reading chairs. So many different styles, designs, and sizes, and different ones that are work for different price ranges. I also will say, if you want to build them a cozy reading corner, but you don't want to buy the chair because it can be a little bit more expensive and you might not know exactly what they want, you could get them pillows. There's floor pillows, but you could also just do like regular ones. You could buy the inserts off of Amazon and then buy cases from Amazon too. It's probably cheaper than going out and buying them from the store, honestly, because pillows are kind of expensive now. And you could build them like a little pillow fort corner as their reading corner too, which I think would be really, really cute and thoughtful. Now, adding to the reading ambiance, you could get them a cozy little blanket. This one's just from Home Goods. You could also just use one that you have and put it on the chair to like make it more cozy. You could also buy them a cute little pillow or like a cute little plushie to go in their chair or their reading area. This one is from the Target dollar section. I think it was like $3 or $5. They have really cute stuff in the Target dollar section, to be completely honest. You could probably find something like this at TJ Maxx or Home Goods too. And it's just so, so cute. This is the pillow that normally sits in my reading chair with me. Next up, to kind of add to the reading ambiance, you could get them a candle. Now, I just have a simple Bath & Body Works candle here. Nothing crazy. And you can do that too, but there are so many book-specific candles online. If you go on Etsy or to any of those small shops that I mentioned before, you could probably find one that smells like one of their favorite book characters, or you can also just find a bookish one in general. Target actually just recently came out with like a book line. So if you go to the book section of Target, you can find so many different things there too. And they have a bookish candle there with a bunch of different bookish things too. Now, going along with that, this has been a recent purchase for me. And let me just say, I want to buy one for every room in my house. This is a candle lamp. So what this does, you don't have to burn the candle, it just melts the wax, but it also is just like the perfect lighting ambiance for reading. It's so cute too, let me just say, and you could use it as like a regular lamp. And it also makes me feel safer burning my candles because I don't accidentally forget to like blow it out at the end of the night. And it is just so stinking cute. It's literally like a decor piece in itself. And there's also tons of different designs of these out there, but I just like this one because it kind of looks like a cute little flower. And I also gotta say, it's been really muggy and gross recently, and it's also been getting darker a lot quicker. And this light, I think, has really helped with my mental health. And who doesn't love a cozy ambiance? Like, sign me up. Next up, they gotta have a little drink. They gotta have a little snack. And you could go buy them their favorite beverage. If you like pop or whatever, you could go buy them their favorite snacks or maybe like a cute little bowl to put it in. You could also buy them stuff for like their coffee and tea. I know a lot of book lovers out there love to drink a little bit of coffee or tea. For me, I'm a big tea girly. One of my favorite mugs though is this one. It just says book person on it. I think you can get this from Amazon or from Barnes & Noble. It is just so cute. There's also like little smiley faces on the inside. I really love it. It's my favorite mug right now. You can also find other personalized mugs on all those small shops we talk about, or you can find other cute ones at like Home Goods and TJ Maxx, probably Target too. Target actually does have some cute little bookish ones too in that like book section that I was talking about. Going along with that, you could get them some fun tea, coffee, matcha, whatever too. This one is actually from Target too, and it comes in this really cute little box. So you could buy them like a cute fun one if you don't know their favorite, or if you just want to have them try something fun and new. And this is also a container that they can reuse because it's just so stinking cute. You could also get them a kettle kettle too. I have an electric kettle and I absolutely love it. There's so many cute ones out there too. You could get them if they are like a tea or a matcha drinker. And you can also get them cute little coasters. These were at Home Goods. I got like a set of 4 for under $10, I think. So cute, so fun. Just adds another element to the whole experience and ambiance, I guess. Makes it cuter. These last few things are things they could wear just to feel more cozy. So first off, we got some fuzzy socks. Who doesn't love fuzzy socks? Or if you find cute Bookish socks, there's actually these cute ones from Target that have like books and then like a little worm coming out of them. So like bookworm, obviously, that I thought were really cute that I bought a few days ago. They're in the wash. Otherwise, I would show you, but those are super cute. You get them a sweat set, maybe from one of those cute small businesses, or even like a PJ set, slippers, anything cozy and cute, they will eat up and absolutely love, especially whenever it comes to reading time. I know for me, there is nothing like getting cozy in my reading chair and reading and just having the ambiance be great. I feel like sometimes whenever the ambiance is off, like I cannot focus on reading. So I know as a reader, that's a big thing for me personally. So highly recommend any of these items for the book lover in your life. Now getting into more like stationery-esque items, you could get them anything for annotating supplies. Right here, I hold my little pencil case, so you could get them something like this to hold all their stuff in so that whenever they're reading from home or they're reading on the go, they can bring it with them. I've got tons of different highlighters and pens in here. Honestly, you could just go to Target or Walmart or wherever and just buy whichever one you think works best. I feel like the Sharpie brand for highlighters does a really good job personally, and I really like Papermate pens for annotating because I feel like they don't smear as much. You could also just buy them some that are like really cute and aesthetic too if you want to. I know Target has a few that are like that. I also have this in there too, which I don't use as often as I probably should have, but you put it in the middle of a book and you get to like hold your thumb there, so it's like easier to hold the book open for like longer periods of time. I know sometimes whenever I'm reading for a while, my hand can get a little bit crampy. You could also get them some annotating tabs. You really cannot go wrong here. I just bought these off of Amazon. I think they came with like 6 of these different strips, and they have a bunch of different colors and stuff like that, so they can like match it to the book or just do whichever colors are their favorite or whichever one they want. I don't personally annotate every single book that I have, but it's nice having those things for whenever I want to annotate a book. Another big thing too in the bookish community is having like a reading bullet journal. I have a ton of different bookish themed spreads in mine. This one is probably my favorite one. So they can track their reading goals in here, their monthly reads, TBRs, all of that kind of stuff in here. And I feel like, especially if you're a bookish person is very creative, even if they're not, I think that they would just really enjoy seeing their reading progress physically. Just make sure if you're going to go this route, do a little bit of research to make sure nothing bleeds through, including if you get them any type of stationery like markers or pens or anything like that to go along with it. You could also just get them other random craft supplies, a nice pair of scissors, maybe some like funky wavy scissors too, construction paper, washi tape, cute stickers, anything you think that would add to the reading journal and make it super cute and fun. I know I mentioned markers briefly. When talking about markers, I use the Crayola Super Tips. I know a lot of people use these other markers, which I think are really high quality, but they do bleed through even on the thickest of paper. So I really like these for my reading journal personally. There's so many different colors, and I don't think that this pack was too expensive either. And I think I've had these for about like 8 months or so, and they're still holding up. So I really like the Crayola Super Tip markers. Speaking of markers too, this isn't exactly bookish related. It's just like a cozy, fun hobby to do. And I feel like they would really enjoy doing this while listening to an audiobook, because I know this is something that I would really enjoy. You could get them a coloring book or just print out different coloring pages for them. There are tons of different coloring books out there on the market, and printing out coloring pages is very cheap, or it's just free. You could just go on Pinterest and find some too. I know Bobby Goods is like the really popular coloring book brand going around right now on social media, so you could get them one of those or just print off a few to see if it's something that they even enjoy or not. And that's why I printed off a few for myself actually, because I'm going to test it out with my audiobooks later. I'm very excited. You could really get them any kind of coloring book too. I know there's so many different types of adult ones now. Coloring is just so calming, and I feel like listening to an audiobook while coloring is just the perfect activity to do. While we're on the topic of stationery, I know we were talking about reading journals, but if you're going to get them any type of craft supplies, get them a double-sided little glue thingy. I just roll this onto my paper and I can just stick stuff on. It is so nice, so handy, so much easier than using double-sided glue or just regular regular tape or anything like that. I love these so much. They are so nice. And they weren't that expensive either, and it came in like a pack of 4 of those. Another classic gift for any bookish person would be a book embosser or a book stamp. I have this cute little book stamp that my friend Brooke got for me last year for Christmas, and it says, "From the library of Katie Starks," which is my new last name because I just got married. It's so cute, so fun. It's an easy way to keep track of the books that are in your library, and it's also so satisfying every time you buy a new book, or maybe you do it after you read your books like I do, to stamp your book, and almost, you know, another way for the book to feel like a trophy whenever you finish it. I also feel like this is so sweet and personalized too, and just a very thoughtful gift as well. You could also get them a pair of blue light glasses too. I know personally I love a good pair of blue light glasses. I work from home and I am on the screen 24/7, but it's also just nice in general whenever you're like looking at your e-reader or reading for a long period of time, and it just matched the book girly aesthetic, to be completely honest. You can find glasses anywhere. I personally love pair eyewear. You get one base frame from them, and then you get like top frames that go on top too. You can even get ones that are like sunglasses too, which are super fun. And you can also get both prescription and blue light in them too. And then last but not least, we're gonna move on just to some random bookish bits. They might even be non-bookish bits, if we're being honest, but just some things that I think that the book lover in your life would really enjoy. Number 1 being making them a TBR jar. I know that I love my TBR jar so much. Basically, I just write down prompts on note cards and then I cut them into little pieces. I fold them, put them in my TBR jar, and I pick one out, and that's how I choose my books for the month. Or you can do it for every time you choose a book or whatever. TBR jars are so personal. There's so many different prompts you could do, so many different fun ones and creative ones you could come up with too. And I feel like this is just a very sweet personal thing, and it doesn't cost that much either. I upload a TBR jar chooses my reads video literally every month on my channel. So if you're looking for different prompt ideas, definitely go check those videos out. You could also get them a cute little reading light. There's tons that will just clamp onto your book, so the light is like directly over the words, that just make it easier to see, especially whenever you're reading like in the dark or just at night. There are so many different kinds of those out there on the market. You could also get them headphones, noise canceling headphones specifically, or just over ear ones. I have these ones. I don't know exactly what they are. They're AKG, but they're not fully noise canceling. I really love them though. I feel like the sound and everything is really great quality, and I think they're also just like sleek black, you know, very simple. I know there are Sony ones that eventually I would love to get just for the noise canceling features. A lot of people rave about those, and a lot of people love those so much, and I think that they hold up pretty well, and they also like don't hurt your head if you wear them for a long period of time. I feel like headphones for any bookish person is just nice to zone out while you're reading, or nice to have to listen to audiobooks and stuff like that. I would prefer an overhead one, honestly, if I were to choose between this and like my little AirPods that go in my ears, just because it can be more comfortable for longer periods of time to have an overhead earphone than like an in-ear one. Another random thing, a bathtub tray. Let me just say, if you love to read, you probably love to take a bath, because it just is a cozy thing. You could get them bath bombs, you could get them soaps or anything like that too. I feel like they would really love that. And the tray is just nice because it adds to the reading ambiance, but you're just taking it to the bath. So you could have their little snack, their little beverage, their book, or their e-reader, maybe a candle. That's probably not safe. I don't really know, but I feel like it'd just be really nice and help them to read in the bath. Honestly, reading in the bath, that is a full-time job and an Olympic sport. Before I had my e-reader, it was really hard to do because I don't really have like a bath tray. So I feel like this is something they would really enjoy. Maybe even like a little pillow for themselves, like sit back in the bath. I feel like they would eat that up. Luke, if you're listening again, I would eat that up. There are also these just like little book stands that you could get for like their reading corner, or you could just put for them anywhere in their home or in their room or wherever. It like holds their book, it holds their cup, all of those kind of things, and it will hold their place without them like using a bookmark. I don't know, just something cute and fun. I don't have one of those. It's not like necessary, but I feel like as a reader, I would definitely enjoy one. And last but not least, gift cards. You can always get them a gift card to anywhere if you don't know exactly what to buy them. Like those small businesses that I mentioned earlier, if you know that they would probably enjoy something from them, but you're not sure exactly what book to do, maybe they like a lot of books and they have a lot of merch for those books that they like, or maybe they have a lot of merch for the book that they like, but you don't know exactly which one they want, or you don't know if they would want a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or whatever. A gift card never fails. You could even do one of these gifts on the list and then a gift card on top of that. I will say, whenever you're out buying these items or ordering these items, please do keep in mind, try to shop small. Small businesses are so important just in general, but especially around the holidays. It's so nice to share some love with them. They have such great, unique, creative products too. And I also just love shopping small too, because you know that it is just made with so much care and love and genuine time, and they really just put their all into their products. So I will have all of those small businesses that I mentioned before linked down below, like I said. Hey guys, Katie from the future here. I just wanted to say that I created a whole online gift guide for you guys to look at on my Amazon storefront with a ton of different options and items from this video. If you guys want to go ahead and shop from that link, it'll be linked down below in the description. But again, also don't forget to shop small this holiday season. And that is really all for this Bookish gift guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something for your wish list, or something to buy for the book lover in your life, or even just a video to send as your holiday wish list. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video, and comment down below the gift emoji if you made it to this far, so I know who the real ones are who watched until the very end. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social medias, Goodreads especially, if you want to keep up with what I'm reading in real time. Those are always linked down below. And that is really it for today's video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you guys so, so much, and I hope you guys are excited for the rest of Bookmas. Bye guys, happy holidays. More like middle grain wood. I don't even know if that's how you say that. I gotta get up. I gotta get up. Peace. I'm gonna eat lunch now. Oh, I kind of ate that, period.